Tokyo's been at the top of our bucket list for years, and now we're finally here. After weeks of traveling across Japan, this feels like the moment everything's been building toward. We've got just 2 days to experience as much as we can. The food, the chaos, and everything that makes Tokyo one of the most exciting cities on Earth. So this is Sensoji Temple. It's the largest and oldest temple in all of Tokyo, and it's one of the most popular things to see. And it's easy to see why. This place is massive. It's right in the heart of Asakusa where we're staying, so we had to check it out first before we start our day.
If you're wary of crowds, I definitely recommend coming early. It's not too busy just yet, but I can definitely see that as we're getting closer and closer to midday, it's already getting more crowded, so there's a lot to look at. It is a little bit sensory overload, but such beautiful grounds that it's definitely worth taking the time to come visit. What are you trying to buy?
They have a blue cheese Wagyu cutlet, which kind of looks like the croquettes that I like so much, but with blue cheese and Wagyu. So this is what it looks like with that crispy panko breading, which is just the best. Best 500 yen I've spent in Japan so far.
Really?
It is so good.
Best croquette we've had?
Oh yeah. All the other ones are really good too, with the potato and the beef. This one is on another level. I don't think there's any potato, it's just like minced Wagyu and blue cheese. Ooh. And it is incredible. We have another 500 yen coin. I think you might need your own. It's like a steak dinner.
Mm-hmm. That is so rich.
Oh. Almost lost the Wagyu.
Go, go.
Don't spill it on your Miffy shirt. Ooh, taiyaki.
So this is our taiyaki, and basically what it is, it's a fish-shaped pancake, but it doesn't have fish in it, it's just sweet custard. You can get other fillings like matcha, sweet potato. What's the other one? And red bean. Red bean I think is the most traditional. I'm kind of iffy about red bean, so I think I'm gonna like this custard better, but it's very hot. I have it over myself.
It smells so good. That's delicious. I never used to care about custard until I came to Asia, and the more and more I eat it, the more and more I love it. But this is amazing. We have this joke that Japan likes jiggles. Because the jiggly cheesecake, when they had like a jiggly octopus at Kura Sushi, you're so cute. But I tried to warn you.
The taste buds I have left detect notes of rich custard and vanilla, and just a subtle sweetness from like the actual pancake batter. This is amazing.
So good.
I could eat so many more of these. The rest of this is mine, yeah?
No. We just realized that we went out of the wrong entrance to the temple, and so we thought we were at Nakamisadore, but we ended up in like an arcade instead, so we were a little bit confused. We've definitely found the food/shopping street now, and it is very busy, but it is very beautiful. There's the temple right in front of us. We're actually heading back to where we came from.
Any souvenir you could possibly imagine is available in excess on this little walking street here, but none of it is anything that we've seen that's specific to here. So you could probably go a street or two away and still find the same quality, the same style, the same everything that you could find here, just probably for slightly deflated price, which keep that in mind if you're on a budget.
Oh, there's the Asahi, there's the golden turd. We gotta go see him real quick.
So that is the Asahi building, and if you look at it, it kind of looks like a glass of beer, and the white on top is supposed to represent foam.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that cool? And then next to it, I actually don't remember the official name. I just know that it's referred to as the golden turd because of how it looks. But it does have an official name that isn't that. I think it's the golden flame, actually. But yeah, What do you think it looks like? Let us know in the comments.
To get to our next destination, we've got to take the train, specifically the Tokyo Skytree line. Quick tap of our phones to use our Suica cards, and we're on our way. Before we head up, we just want to talk about how we booked our tickets. Klook is an experience booking platform with thousands of options around the world, from transportation and theme parks to food tours and day passes. The app is super easy to navigate, and with support for over 40 currencies and a dozen languages, it feels made for international travelers. On top of that, their prices are tough to beat, and they're constantly running discounts, promotions, and flash sales. For this trip, we used Klook to book our Shinkansen tickets and our tickets for the Tokyo Skytree. Booking only took a couple of minutes. Pick a time slot, pay in your own currency, and you're all set. All you have to do is show your voucher and pick up your tickets. Once you've got your ticket, you can go straight through to the elevators. It honestly saves so much time and made the whole experience feel effortless. What we like about Klook is that it's not just the Skytree. They've got the Shinkansen, Disneyland, Team Labs, local passes, basically everything you'd want to do on a trip to Tokyo. So if you're planning a visit to Japan, or anywhere else for that matter, download Klook by scanning this QR code or using the link in the description of the video. Use our creator code Mike and Ashley Klook to save 10% on your first booking. It only takes a minute to set up, and then you're ready to start your adventure. Thank you to Klook for sponsoring this video. Now, let's go to the top of Tokyo. Tokyo Skytree is the tallest tower in the world and the third tallest structure at a mind-blowing 634 meters. It's surreal to be up this high looking at Tokyo down below. You can see everything from up here. Temples, buildings, rivers, trains, and we've even heard that if you're lucky, you can catch a glimpse of Mount Fuji in the distance. Though we think we used up our luck on the Shinkansen on the way here. So at the 350th floor, which is 350 meters tall, they do like a little photo op for free. And you get like a small card souvenir at no charge, and then if you want, you can get like a bigger photo for an additional charge. And that's awesome. I feel like most of the time this stuff costs money.
We unfortunately can't see Mount Fuji, but regardless of that, this is such a cool experience. I'm very, very glad that we did it.
There's two options. You can go to 350 meters or 450 meters. And the 450 meters one includes both floors, obviously. So that's the one we did. Just under $50 for the both of us. If you're in Tokyo, I feel like there's a couple observatories you can check out, but I feel like this is the coolest one because it's the tallest tower in the world. And then you get like a free souvenir.
I know, it's so cool. I wasn't expecting that.
The next elevator takes you up to the 445th floor, which I have to imagine is at 445 meters of elevation, which is just staggering. And then you kind of wind your way up, I think, to the top, which is just so cool. Like, look at this.
I don't know how much extra this was, but I feel like this was worth it.
One tip we heard is that this observatory is better during the day because at night you can't really see the city as much because of the light inside. You just get tons of glare off the windows. So this is definitely a daytime observation deck. So just keep that in mind if you're booking. Though I have to imagine that the night views of Tokyo are just astounding. There are a ton of little photo ops and places to take selfies. This time it was all themed out like Detective Conan, which was very popular all over Japan during our trip. We made it. This is Sorakawa Point, the tallest point in all of Tokyo, 451.2 meters.
On the world's tallest tower, which is the coolest thing.
Yeah. I never knew that this was going to be part of my bucket list, but now it is, and checked off, like within 48 hours.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna get out of the way because this is a very popular photo spot. We don't want to be those people, so let's go. So there's a lot of amazing looking food here at the Tokyo Skytree town, but interestingly enough, it's all Taiwanese food. And it's a little bit expensive. So we want to stick with the Tokyo/Japan theme, so we're gonna try and find some local food. And I think I have an idea of where to look. I'm not sure if our next destination sells food, but you would think by the name that they might. So let's go.
But first, we need to make a little pit stop.
So I know what I said, but we still have a 20-minute transit ride to our next destination, and we're about to drop dead from starvation. Probably not true. We had some snacks a while ago, but I am very hungry. So we decided to get this really good-looking, it's like ham and mascarpone. We're just gonna eat this really fast and then head on to Kappabachi Kitchen Street, which I'm very, very, very excited about. Let me show you the sandwich. It looks really good. I'm like, we're only gonna eat Japanese food. Here is a sandwich. Japan
is very good with their sandwiches, surprisingly. I don't know why that's surprising, but that's delicious. I want to try this.
If you're a restaurateur or even just somebody who loves to cook, this is going to be a dream come true for you. They have so much stuff that I would love to purchase, but unfortunately I have no room for, so we're just going to window shop. But from two people who used to work in the restaurant industry for a very, very long time, we're very interested in the way that food is reflected in culture, so this is right up our alley. Okay, so I had to buy something. I couldn't resist. These basic chopsticks are absolutely amazing. I'm pretty sure they're just the ones that we find in restaurants, and they're our favorite because they just work well, they're non-slippery, and it was 100 yen each, so we bought 2 sets. And it was really cool because they wrapped it in Japanese newspaper, which I love, so it's like a little souvenir on top of it. We're gonna wander here for a few more minutes, and then I hope get some food because we're on Kitchen Street, and I'm getting really, really hungry.
This place is great. They've got everything. They got menu boards, knives, teapots, lanterns, basically anything you need. And it's kind of like Nerd Central for us because one of our long-term dreams is to open a restaurant or a bed and breakfast or just a little food hut of some sort, hopefully on this side of the world. And now I know where we'll come to source all of our things. Some of the knives are just insane. They feel like works of art. Like it would be a shame to cut anything with these knives, but it would be a shame to not let them live to their fullest potential of cutting everything.
You make these little things, that would be so cool. That is such a cool store. I have fallen in love with all of the food displays here in Japan. They're just so impressive and so lifelike. I think I probably have 100 videos alone of just the different foods.
All this fake food is making me incredibly hungry, so we're gonna move on to our next destination and look for something to eat. We finally made it to Shinjuku, which is quintessential Tokyo. There's massive skyscrapers, neon signs, anime posters, and sounds and smells coming at you from every different direction. It's a little bit overwhelming, but in the best way possible. And one thing we're really excited for is to find a place to grab some food. But first, we've got one iconic stop to make. Ah! There he is. We're under attack. That's cool. It's like super touristy and super just like silly, but I feel like you have to see Godzilla head when you come to Tokyo. Turns out, Godzilla puts on a little show every hour on the hour. So we decided to pass the time and wait for it to get a little bit darker with the best way we know how, by finding a snack. Walking around Shinjuku, there's no shortage of places to pop in for a bite, but we were looking for something specific.
Oh, I think we're in an interesting part of town now. I'm not really sure. I very rarely ask for a selfie in front of a sign, so it's funny that the few times that I'm like, ooh, take my picture here, and it's in front of like the adult entertainment district. We just Googled it because we were like, oh.
Okay, not that. The search continues. This place looks like the spot. We're honestly not sure what this place is called, but it had just what we were looking for. Some biru and gyoza. As with most izakayas in Japan, there was some otoshi, which is a little appetizer that acts as a cover charge. This one was only 300 yen, which is a pretty good deal. The vibe in these places is always really cool, and it was the perfect way to kill some time until it got dark. Okay, let's see it, Godzilla. What you got? That was pretty cool, but I don't know if I'd hang around just to see it. If you happen to be here on the hour, it's worth checking out though. Let's go to Golden Guy. Golden Gai is supposed to be a wildly popular bar area with 6 narrow alleyways packed with tiny, intimate bars, some of which have covers and some don't, but each is supposed to offer its own unique vibe and experience. We always heard about this place anytime we looked into Tokyo, so we had to check it out. But to be honest, it didn't really live up to the hype. It was just after 8 p.m., so maybe it was too early? I don't know. It just felt empty. Huh.
That was interesting, but
Yeah.
not really our vibe.
Maybe it was different before there was just over tourism, but I don't know. It was like really dead, and there was like maybe 5 bars that were just slam packed, and other than that, it was just a bunch of either closed or empty bars, and I don't know, the vibe just felt off. It was really quiet. There wasn't a lot of energy there, which is crazy for a city of 37 million people.
It felt like a place that used to be really authentic and kind of unique and vibey, and
It felt like less of a place people go to drink and more of a place people go to say they went.
yeah.
All right.
On to the next.
This is Memory Lane, also known as something that I can't pronounce. And I feel like this is way more what we thought Golden Gai was going to be. There's food, there's smoke, there's just way more energy, a little bit of chaos, but all very welcome. And this, I don't know, just feels way more our vibe. This is the place. Don't go to Golden Gai, come to Memory Lane. It's tight and packed in here, bustling with people trying to capture the vibes on their smartphones and waiting in line for some smoky yakitori. I don't think you can go wrong with any place you pick here. You just have to wander until you get lucky enough to catch some empty seats. We found a spot and we were greeted with smiles, fresh towels, and cold beers. Now we just need to get some grilled stuff on sticks.
I have no idea what the name of this place is called, but it is 100% the vibe, and it is a great time. It is tight. We are making close friends with everyone who walks in and out of this place, but that's, I feel like, the way it needs to be. And it's smoky, and it's delicious, and honestly, the yakitori is just cooked perfectly. This is definitely the place. Golden Gai is cool, but this place has food. And if you don't have food, drinks are just empty calories.
We spent the rest of the evening enjoying the delicious food, having a few beers, and chatting it up with the people next to us. This is how you should spend an evening in Tokyo.